Welcome, Virgo. This is Carolyn with Intuitive Enlightenment Tarot. This is going to be for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for February. This is going to be divine guided messages, what you need to most hear, what secrets you don't know about, or what you do know about that you're in self-denial about. This is going to be, not every Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus is going to resonate with it. So if it doesn't, don't try to make it fit. Don't just chuck it in the bucket. Check your natal placements. I want to thank all of my subscribers, travelers, cross-watchers, people coming through. Just so you know, if you subscribe, it's free. You can hit the bell notifications to get new upcoming videos to come out, and you get alerted. Let's get it started, okay? So I've already staged the decks, charged the decks. I have a new deck that I'm using today from Michelle Knight, who has her own channel, as well as Psychic Connections. And this is her first deck that she made by herself, or in collaboration. And so we're going to use that tonight. It's a really nice, beautiful deck. And I'm going to cleanse the energies within myself so we can get started with Virgo's messages and what you need to know. Let's get it started. Divine Spirit and Guides, Universe, please bless Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus with a clear, true message, what they need to hear for their higher good, whether it's career, love, spiritual path, spiritual evolution, whatever it is they most need to hear. And Universe, please bless all universal beings with happiness, abundance, stability, prosperity, and above all, peace and love at this time. Thank you. All right, so let's get it started and find out what my Virgos, I am a Virgo sun, so I'm interested in seeing what's going to play out, all right? So the first thing we're going to do is secrets. This is something that you're in denial about, something you don't know about, but something you need to know about. It could be love, spiritual evolution, and it's not going to resonate. Every one of these cards are not going to resonate with every Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If it fits, take it. If it doesn't, chuck it in the bucket. Let it play out. Today's January 29th, so the energies are going to be going through, constantly or consistently through the end of February. So it may be something that needs to play out or something that you're going to find out about, okay? So here we go. I'm hearing two more shuffles. Let's get two more shuffles for secrets for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And then find out what those secrets are. Some you already know about. All right. So Divine Spirit and Guides. All right. Well, the first one is control your anger. Something's going to come in that's going to cause a rage. You're going to be ready to snap. You're going to explode. Some of you guys are in a energy right now where you just can't take much more. Whether it's in a relationship, in a career, or a spiritual path, you're about ready to bust. Okay. You're about ready to drop it like it's hot if it's a relationship. But if it's a career, you're feeling like I'm not taking much more of this, whatever the bullying or harassment or lack of ascension or leveling up, maybe, stuck in a rut, not feeling it. If it's a spiritual path, you're feeling like this is not working for me. I need to change something up. I need to change how I meditate, how I approach my spiritual evolution, okay? Whatever it is, just know that if you're in this spot, if you're in the angry spot, don't get to the point of boiling over. Address the situation. Take some time to meditate now if you feel it boiling, if you feel it like building up. Just know that anger and rage is going to be something that you're going to be dealing with on some kind of level. Not every Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Maybe your life is just peaceful on all 360. So if it's not your story and that's not yours, just chuck it in the bucket. Let's see what other secrets. Okay, so there's two more cards here. The next one I have is money, money, money. All right, so some people are going to be getting a windfall, receiving some money, owe some money. Eek. All right, so, hey, it's tax time, right? So if you are receiving money, it could be a windfall, it could be inheritance, it could be receiving money in a promotion in the work. This resonates with me. Hey. So money, or you may be owing money. Maybe a bad tax time. Okay, maybe something that you get a penalty for or something like that you got to take care of, and you just know it's coming up. It's not a secret anymore, right? The other Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venuses will be receiving an uplifting in spiritual gifts. Somehow, you're going to get more clarity as a seer, telepathic, or psychic. So in other words, if you are gifted and you've been feeling the vibrations of knowing things, anticipating things, and you're like, hey, how did I know that? You know what I'm saying? Or like one time a friend asked me and I said, hey, what is your I asked them, what is your child's age? You know what I'm saying? And before they told me that the child was 6, I already knew it. I was like, she's gonna say 6, right? So those type of things, some Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venuses are going to be enhancing and receiving enhanced spiritual gifts, okay? Whether it be telepathic, seer, psychic, a knowing even, is what intuitively I hear. But that's what, take it as it resonates. And if you don't like that kind of stuff, don't feed it energy. What you don't focus your attention and energy to will die out, will suffocate. What you do focus your energy and attention to, it will build up and prosper and level up. Okay, so let's go ahead and put the Urban Oracle, because that's for advice. Let's go ahead and use this deck here, Michelle Knight's deck. I'm hearing 4 shuffles. That's just what Pisces had. So okay, both of y'all have foundation. Something about foundation, building up the foundation, strengthening your foundation. Okay, something like that. We'll figure it out. All right, here we go. All right. Divine Spirit and guides, please give me the messages for Virgo. What does Virgo need to know for their higher good? What is the messages for the January 29th tonight through the end of February? What are the energies that my Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venuses need to hear for their higher good? Please give us a message on their spiritual path, their career, their love, whatever they most need to hear. All right. So some Virgos, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venuses will be going through a lawsuit or dealing with a lawsuit. Could be dealing with a Libra. Justice is specific to a Libra. You may be dealing with a situation where things are finally ebbing and flowing, and it's ebbing in your favor, okay? And flowing in your favor. So whatever this money matter is, whatever this anger situation may be, or whatever these spiritual enlightenment gifts, whatever this resonates for you on, Virgo, you're going to be getting justice. Things are going to be going your way. Finally, you're being heard. Finally, you're being seen. Exactly what that means. Justice. Justice is on your side unless you're dealing with a Libra. Some of you will be doing your shadow work. Some of you guys will be, you could be dealing with a Pisces, Virgo. If you're not, because the moon card is specific to a Pisces person, if you're not dealing with an assist from a Pisces, or basically working on something, a fear-based thing or a shadow side thing, something that you need to shine a light on to be able to liberate yourself from it, is what I feel. So there's some kind of a justice, some kind of thing that's going to happen in your favor. It's got something to do with facing your shadow side, facing the things that you fear, facing the things that you don't want to face. But once you do face them, it will liberate you. We will get some more clarity. You could be dealing with a Pisces or a Libra. All right. Give me Sun, Moon, Rising, and Virgo Divine Spirit messages. What else does Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and need to know about their situation? Okay. Some of you guys, when you get this justice, when you get facing your fears and your shadow work and what is really truly driving the situation, it's going to cause heartache. Okay, so maybe you do some investigation. Maybe there's something that you just felt intuitively with the spiritual gifts, that maybe somebody was cheating on you, maybe somebody wasn't being faithful, maybe somebody was lying to you, cheating, stealing from you, whatever the situation may be. It's going to bring about grief. It's going to bring anger. That it's going to be a betrayal. It's going to feel like somebody sabotaged you. You're not, you didn't see it coming, obviously, because the moon card is in the shadow. That means something being done in the shadow you can't quite see. It's the dark of the night, and it's just not clear. There's no clear path. There's no clear knowledge on something. But when you get the truth of the matter, whether it's a relationship that's being, someone's being unfaithful or cheating, or if someone's keeping something from you, and you finally, you find out, justice is also finding out, and liberating and setting yourself free from something that's held you back, that you intuitively knew that something wasn't right. But it is going to bring about pain. This is going to be the Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, 3 of Swords. It's going to lead to heartbreak. It's going to lead to healing, though. So on the negative side of the 3 of Swords, it's about something that's going to cause you some feelings, whether it's anger, regret, sorrow, pain. But on the positive side of that, because I always like to find a positive in something, and the positive side of that, once you go through that, what do? You heal, right? And whatever doesn't kill you makes you stronger. So whatever the situation is with the 3 of Swords, you may be dealing with a Sagittarius, you may not, but what I intuitively feel is that you will be working on your balance. You will be working on healing with the Temperance card. You will be working on harmony, peace, and coming to terms with what was being kept from you, what was being hidden from you in your heart, knowing it but not facing it, with the Moon card. But you will be either dealing with a Sagittarius, or when it comes with this pain, maybe the Sagittarius comes in on the assist and helps you through a difficult time. But I really feel intuitively that most Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venuses will be dealing with healing themselves, working on themselves after a calamity of an angry, painful nature of finding the truth in the hidden with the Moon card. Could be a Pisces keeping something from you. Could be a Pisces that you're dealing with. But definitely working on your shadow side, working on your healing and balance, and being patient and kind to yourself after suffering a fallout of some type, okay? Whether it's career, love, or spiritual path. You have the Four of Pentacles. You're going to fear putting yourself out there. You're going to fear, this person hurt me. Something happened that I'm traumatized over with the anger. I'm just not ready to quite put myself out though. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Four of Pentacles. So even though you're going through something where there's a light being shown and justice is going to be had, it's going to go in your favor, you will have a heartbreak, but in turn that heartbreak is going to be something that makes you and builds you stronger. It makes you face whatever is not right in your life, whether it's a relationship or a career or a spiritual path. It makes you face the music. It makes you face the light, and it makes you work on whatever weaknesses kept you trapped, kept you stuck, you know, coming to terms with something that's not working for you. And you're gonna, with the Temperance card, deal with it and heal with it and balance yourself and become stronger from it. And you are gonna fear putting yourself out there, but that's a lower vibration. But I mean, it's natural. Most people, when they come from a traumatic experience where somebody has been done wrong in a career, maybe somebody offered you a promotion and they end up letting you go, right? Or whatever the situation may be, right? You are going to fear putting yourself out there because you're going to fear loss. You're going to fear, I'm going to get hurt again, okay? In a relationship, you have a breakup, you realize it wasn't working, you face the dark side, you face that, you know, there is a final justice, a divorce, a legal matter, it clears up, you see everything for what it is, it still hurts. You know, even if you anticipate and know your relationship's not working, it's still going to hurt when you separate, because maybe you guys were together long term. Maybe you were in it for a minute. So it's not something to extricate yourself from without feeling a bit of pain, okay? Separation anxiety. But you will come about it, but don't let it control you. Don't let it define you. Don't let that fear trap you. Face it, do the work, and let it go, okay? Because not everybody is, you know, there is someone for everyone, and you will find the person that won't hurt you, the one that will be truthful, the one that will stick by your side, the one that, you know, there will be harmony, and there will be no shadows. It'll be everything in the light, okay? What other information do we have for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? What do they need to know for January 29th, going all the way to the month of February? What divine guided messages? Here we go. We have the King of Pentacles. Okay, so you will be focused on, this is Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. When you're going through this situation where you're facing your shadow side, working on the fear side, fear-based things, working on your shadow side, coming to terms with hurt, anger, separation, money, you know, whatever it is, intuitively you're going to feel like you're not going to want to put yourself out there. You're going to want to focus your attention on making yourself stable and the foundation firm before putting yourself out there. You're just going to feel a little bit hindered, a little bit handicapped, in the sense that you're broken a little bit and you have to build yourself up stronger. And once you do that, and you're going to focus on your long-term stability in a relationship, in a career, or a spiritual path, that's going to lead you to a long-term commitment, a long-term stability, a long-term firm foundation, set foundation that takes you into the 50 years. And that's what this person does. This person is a Midas touch. The King of Pentacles is the person that gets it done, that can bank on it, that can that have faith in everything that they do, right? And that's what you're going to be focused on, instead of putting yourself right back out there to, you know, some people, when they get out of a relationship, they jump right back into one. You're going to be focused on yourself, your healing, self-care, and you're going to be focused on your stability and what can I do to build myself up, right? And that's not for every Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Some of it's about a career. You know, after a fallout with a career that you've invested a lot of time and interest in, you face the shadow side that it's not going anywhere for you. And it leads to a lot of anger, because that's, you know, it was a lot of wasted time that somebody's been blowing smoke and telling you that you're going to get a promotion, you're going to level up, and it never happens. And finally you find out someone else got promoted and that you were promised that job, and it's a betrayal, right? So whatever this, or it could be a self journey. All right, but you're going to allow things to close out. You're going to allow for the finality of it. So when this thing comes through, whatever it is you're dealing with, this letting go, this hardship, you're going to let it go, because you realize that in the death, you could be dealing with a Scorpio, Virgo. If you're not dealing with a Scorpio, you're dealing with letting the chapters close, okay? Closing out that book, right? You read the book, you're at the final chapter, You've read it, let it go, close the chapter, start a new beginning on a new book, right? And that's the new book of life, the new book of life and love, or romance, or career, or spiritual path. But you're going to allow, and you're going to intuitively know with your spiritual gifts, that it's time to close a chapter and begin a new chapter. Because whatever it was that you were dealing with that brings on this anger or brings on this lack of, that ends up in your favor with the Justice card, divorce, whatever legalities that you're going through that leads to heartbreak, you're going to realize it was for your higher good. So the universe will bring you endings with the death card. It doesn't mean literal death. It means that there's something in your life that needed to have a final chapter, and the final chapter is there. The final call on that opera, you know, when they have the final call, the curtains closing, that's what the death card means. All right, you're letting it go so that you can focus energies on something that's new and beginning, a beginning. You got the Two of Wands. You're going to have very good options available to you after you close out this chapter and let this go. Once you deal with your healing and everything and self-care, you are going to have two paths open up for you. Two paths in love, two paths, two people to pick from, two career opportunities, a spiritual path. You have two options available to you. The Two of Wands is Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy, and it's about positive. It's the positive card. So no matter which left path or right path you choose, however you choose to get there and how you get there, it's all going to end up in success. Whatever it is you're trying to achieve in love, career, or spiritual abundance, no matter which path you choose to get there, it's going to end up in a good way. All right, you're going to end up the King of Pentacles, stable in whatever it is that this message is for you. Let's get one more card for my Virgo Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and then we'll get some advice. All right. All right, so one more card for Virgo Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus on this situation, please. What do they need to know for their higher good? All right, maybe that's it. Maybe that's the message. Let's get one more card, please. Let's see if they want to give you one more card. Nope. That's your message, Virgo. That's it. Nothing wants to come out. I'll try one more time. Nope. That's it. And oh, there it is. All right. Just took a while. Maybe universe was thinking about how it wants to deliver the message. A couple of messages. Okay. All right. So the cards that came out for you, Virgo, are the World card. That is the last card in the tarot deck, and it means that there is a complete ending, whether you wanted it or not, whether you expected it or not. A karmic lesson has been learned. It was for your good. Even if it was a catastrophe, it is something that you needed to learn and put an ending to. Now that you've ended it, now that you've learned the lesson, it's time to move on to the Fool card, which is a new beginning. But basically, the World card is about not having control of the situation. The universe has decided. It has been decided in your favor with the Justice card, but an ending, there's no going back for. Okay? Has happened. All right? Also, you have the Five of Swords. Somebody spoke their truth. Somebody faced the truth. Somebody got it off their chest. Whatever this anger issue is, whatever it is that was hurting you with the Three of Swords, you were able to, with the Five of Swords, clear the air, say your piece, and get closure. I hear closure, all right, with the Death card. As well as breaking yourself free from a toxic situation. You could have been dealing with a Capricorn. If you're not dealing with a Capricorn, it is what it is. You are breaking yourself free because it was toxic. Whatever the situation was, whether it was a romance, whether it was a career or a spiritual path, you're setting yourself free with this Death card. Okay, you're closing out the chapter. You're starting afresh with a new hope and new belief, with new two paths open to you. And let's get some advice, okay? All right, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's get the advice for you. Let's get some advice for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising. What do they need to know about this new chapter? What is it that they need to know about the new chapter or the situation? One more shuffle. This is the Urban Oracle deck, all right? So Virgo, this is what you needed to know about the situation that you're dealing with. I have one that flipped here. Communicate. With the Five of Swords, it's all about communicate. You communicated, they communicated, but communication was had, and decisions were made, and the World card came out, and an ending happened, and it was a karmic lesson learned, and there you may not have had control of the situation, and the universe brought it about, but communicate. That's what it was all about. Communicating what needed to be communicated. But it did lead to some pain. I get it. All right. Competition. There may be some competition coming up. There may have been competition in the relationship. Maybe just too many people in the mix. and that's what ended it. A betrayal in a heart, sadness, anger, because maybe somebody was cheating. If it was a promotion that you were promised and then you didn't get, or a leveling of your foundation in a career aspect and you didn't get it, there was competition. Also, if you're on a path of a spiritual journey, just know that there's competitive paths that, one way doesn't get it, another path may. So if this is a competition in a meditation or a spiritual ascension and vibration level, maybe the competition is good. Maybe that will help you on your way. And competition can sometimes spur you on, okay? There is a commitment coming in for you. Once you deal with this, Virgo, there is going to be a big, huge commitment coming in for you. Whether it's a commitment in a relationship, career, or spiritual evolution, something is coming your way. With the Two of Wands, that's going to lead to some beautiful beginnings in a commitment, whatever commitment means to you. Somebody may have been a drug user. There may be some drug using going on, so keep your eyes open with the Devil card. The Devil card is about toxic associations, addictions, and things like that. So some Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venuses may have been dealing with somebody that was using drugs, and that may have been a catalyst for what was going on, where someone may owe some money. That is just some people's stories, okay? So that's the advice that I have. Keep an eye on those situations, and those situations could have had something to do with it. Now I'm going to do something, because it's February 14th is Valentine's Day, so happy Valentine's Day, Virgo. Let's go ahead and pick a lover's oracle. This is a love message oracle card deck for you for the February 14th Valentine's Day message, okay? So I'm closing my eyes only because I don't want to look at the pictures, because I know what the cards say. So I'm deciding to pick it based on feelings, okay? So I pulled this card for you, and Virgo, it says sexual union. Oh my God, this is the same card that Pisces got. Sexual union. Honor the place in one another where you are one eternal soul, for there you will find true bliss. If you are in a relationship that ended, okay, this is for some Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venuses, or some that are still in it, okay, and it's complicated. If you are in a sexual union and you are trying to honor the place with one another in a soul connection, internal soul connection, like a twin flame soulmate connection, if you are in a sexual union with them and you don't feel true bliss, then you know that this isn't the one. This hasn't been the one. This isn't the one, okay? So sexual union, honor the place in one another where you are one eternal soul, for there you will find true bliss, okay? That's what you got for your lover's oracle. All right, so much love to you, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Hit the like, share, subscribe. If it doesn't resonate, don't claim it. Chuck it in the bucket. Check your natal placements. This is going to resonate with some Virgos. Till we read again, stay safe, stay well, and stay happy. Take care.